ना पुढे. हा. बरं माझं काय मी कुठे दिसतोय?
सर मेन स्क्रीनवर दिसतंय ना.
आपण ते कॉमन हे काय आलंय हे आता बंद करू ना.
हा मी शेअरिंग बंद करतो.
मला शेअरिंग घ्यावं लागेल ना आधी.
हा तुम्ही आता शेअरिंग घेऊ शकता. को होस्ट आहात तुम्ही. येस.
कंटेंट ऑफ दिस मीटिंग इज बिंग सेंड टू अ थर्ड पार्टी. काय ते? हा. आणि सगळ्यांना म्यूट करायचं हा?
हो हो जॉईन केलेल्या सगळ्या पार्टिसिपंट्सला म्यूट ठेवेल. हो. हॅलो. हा झालं मॅडम. झालं. माहित नाही आता हे लाईव्ह स्ट्रीमिंग तर ऑन झालंय. ओके. ठीक आहे, काय हरकत नाही. ठीक आहे. ओके.
आपल्या त्याच्यात आहे का?
हा ते सर युट्यूब लाईव्ह स्ट्रीमिंग चालू झालंय का जस्ट चेक करत होतो.
कोण?
ते आयपीसी मधून हे आहेत ना, टीम आहे ना. एक राहुल आहे आणि एक सोनल धत्रक म्हणून एक आहे.
बरं.
ते
आपण
पण
मग ते पण केलंय का?
हो ते रेडी ऑन स्टँड बाय आहे. सो इथून काही लोक जास्त झाली तर जस्ट आपण चॅटमध्ये इन्फॉर्म करू की युट्यूबवर ऍक्सेस करा.
आता फारसं काही हे नाही कारण अरे माझं ब्लर बाय बॅकग्राऊंड आलं तरी क्लिअर दिसतंय.
नाही तुम्ही सर ऑफ केलं ते.
नाही ठीक आहे ना. टिक करायचं आहे ना त्याला.
हो कॅमेरा ऑन आहे आणि त्याच्यानंतर ब्लड मॅप बॅकग्राऊंड.
हा आता
हा आहे ना.
अरे हे काय होतं असं मध्येच. हे खालचं काळं दिसत नाही ना पट्टी लोकांना वगैरे.
नाही.
हे वाटतं मलाच आहे का?
हा
ते
ते
जाते
फक्त ऍडमिन्सला दिसतं ते फक्त.
आणि ते थोड्या वेळाने जाते वाटतं ना.
हो आपोआप ते हाईड होऊन जाते खाली.
हा.
ज्या मोमेंटला आपले स्पीकिंग कंटेंट चालू होऊन जातं त्या मोमेंटला ते हाईड होतं.
पण आता म्युझिक लावू मला वाटतं बोलवा. झालं 5 मिनिटं राहिले. बस एवढंच ठेव आणि
हा लाईट. हो. सर करू का लोकांना ऍडमिट?
हो का थोडस म्युझिक वाढव. म्हणजे थोडा आहे हे झालं पाहिजे. हा. कीर्तन म्युझिक प्लीज. थोड़ा वॉल्यूम थोड़ा जास्त स्लाइटली. गुड. सुप्रभात विजय, राम.
Hello, Raju.
Hello.
सुप्रभात.
Hi, Vijay.
Ram is joined all the way from US. Good.
Thank you for the invitation.
It's convenient time, but for you, no? 9:30.
Yeah, it's 9:30.
Yeah.
Hi, good evening, Ram.
Hello, Vijay. Good evening and good morning to you.
Good morning.
Welcome, Vijay.
How are you?
राजीव काहीतरी सितार वगैरे तरी लावायची ना.
Energetic music. This is energy session.
हे काय एनर्जी, ही कसली एनर्जी पण नाही आहे आणि.
Right. You have to keep on making some activity, movement of the body. You'll be doing it. So should we start? It's 8 o'clock. Right time. Two, 3
Hello,
minutes.
Nilesh.
Hello, hi, good morning.
Welcome, Nilesh.
Yeah, thank you. राजेश, शेवटी एक ग्रुप फोटो होईल.
Yeah, we'll be taking some photographs in between us. This being an energy session, let us start with some energetic activity. Bhasrika pranayam, whatever you know, or we can just do it like this. Take your hands up as you inhale and bring it down as you exhale. Whatever way you want to do, we can do it. We'll learn it in a better way later. So let us start. Now it is basically to activate our body. Get into this energy session with some body activity. Okay? Start. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let the music be there. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. With a smiling face, inhale, exhale. Energetically, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Relax. Keep your eyes closed. Hands on the knees, palm facing upwards. Smiling face. Be with yourself. Normal breathing. Just enjoy the after effects of this pranayam, of this exercise. Something good is happening within you, whether you understand it or not. Just relax and enjoy. Smile. Be happy. You have done a good thing by joining this session, and on top of it, doing some physical activity. So be happy, be proud of yourself. Smilingly, happily, open your eyes. And we'll be doing, or you can keep it closed also. We can do another round of Vasrika, about 10 rounds. Loose fists in front of the shoulder, back straight, chin parallel to the ground, smiling face, eyes can be closed, and happily, positively, energetically start. Inhale, take your hands up. As you exhale, bring it down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Smilingly, happily, energetically. We are doing it for ourselves. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Straight hands up, touching the ears as it goes up. Fingers stretched upwards. Inhale, exhale. Two more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And relax. Keep your eyes closed. Smiling face. Normal breathing. Hands on the knees, palm facing upwards. During pranayam and during body activity, and later, lot of good thoughts start coming to you, getting attracted towards you. Be ready to catch them, welcome them. As the body and the mind is in positive position, positive state, you start attracting positive thoughts, new ideas. Just be ready to receive them with a smiling face, open hands, catching position. Be with yourself, relax, smile, enjoy. Now let us start. We'll be muting you, all of you now. And later, at the end of the session, we'll unmute you. In between, if you have any queries, you can always use the chat box. Most of it will be answered throughout the session. But if still anything remains, we'll take it at the end of the session in the open forum. Right now, we have done some physical activity to warm up our body. Now let us settle down. Bring our mind back into the body in the present state. Keep your eyes closed. back straight. Back, neck, and head in a straight line. Chin parallel to the ground. Keep your eyes closed, smilingly, happily. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Keep on increasing the smile every time you inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Increasing the smile, another deep inhale. And a deeper exhale. Another deep inhale. And a deeper exhale. A smiling inhale. A smiling exhale. An energetic inhale. More energetic exhale. Happy inhale. A happier exhale. And slowly, smilingly, open your eyes. How are we all now? Good? Energetic? So as it is mentioned, this is Lifestyle Boosters for Life Quality Enhancement Intro Energy Session arranged by UA. Thanks to UA for giving me this opportunity. And on behalf of UA, I welcome you all to this session. Let us move forward. First of all, let us start by New Year greetings. Wish you a Shubha, satisfying, industrious, and healthy 2025. You have done a good thing to join this session. Let us together make this the best year of our life. And it is we that we are going to make this happen with the help of each other, by taking help of others, but it will be basically our individual responsibility to increase the quality of this year for ourselves and for others around us. Okay? So on this positive note, let us move forward about this live intro energy session. What is the purpose? That is to understand, as the heading says, lifestyle boosters. So understanding life and lifestyle. Basically, lifestyle is whatever we do from getting up to sleeping every day, and if you repeat it every day, that becomes our lifestyle. And the quality of the life decides the quality of life. So let us keep on increasing the lifestyle quality so that our life quality also goes up. And how to do that? Let us understand it. As I said, this is basically to improve the lifestyle, to enhance the life quality. That is the purpose of this session. As the only beneficiary, let this be an action-oriented session. Be involved in it, be engaged into it. As I mentioned in the mail, you can write down some notes if you have points. Let us start by understanding ourselves so that we can increase the lifestyle. So let us start to understand self. First energetic exercise that we'll be doing is writing down minimum 10 strengths of ourselves. You can write it down on your mobile or on a notepad if you have it. Just write down 10 strengths of yourself. What are your good qualities? What are your strengths? Just write it down. Generally, we are not aware of our strengths. Generally, we are not aware of our good qualities, or we have not written down anywhere. So this could be a good exercise to start at the start of the year. Just write down what you are good at. What are your strengths? And it should be minimum 10 or more also. We'll take a competition of how many you write. Whoever writes the maximum is the person who understands himself or herself better. So just write it down in 2 minutes. It is about yourself, so you know it perfectly. You can just write it down. What are your qualities? What are your strengths? And it is only for you. You don't have to tell others, but you can write it down for yourself. Keep it with you. Keep on increasing whenever you feel like. You can make a frame out of it and keep it in front of your table wherever you're working to know how good you are. Whenever you feel some discouraged, dejected, that time you can see this note, you can see this framed picture of your qualities, strengths, and get energized that you are a good person with lot of good strengths in you. Okay. So could you tell me in the chat box how many you have written? Who is more than 10? How many of you? Anyone with 10 plus? 8, 12, very good. Very good, very good. Nice. Okay, this is the first thing that we should understand how good we are. We generally are the biggest critic of ourselves. So let us understand our strengths also. We love ourselves, no doubt about it, but we are the biggest critic. We keep on self-flagelling ourselves for small reasons more than others. So let us understand ourselves, let us love ourselves, let us respect ourselves so that we understand ourselves more and make our life quality better. Okay, moving forward. We begin from the basic, right? Understanding self, the main and supportive activity of ourself. Okay. So what is our main activity? Main activity is our job, business, whatever we are into. 8 to 10 hours we take for that. Every day or even more nowadays. It goes in for 12, 14 hours also nowadays, depending on what type of level you are working at. But that is our main activity. And why do we do that? Why do we do this main activity? Objective of the main activity is to upgrade the life quality, right? To go up in life, to increase your career status, earn more money, earn more respect from others, give a good lifestyle to your family. That is our main objective of increasing the activity, right? That is our main activity. And what are the basic assets used for this? Have you ever thought of it? Like what are the basic assets that we use for this activity or overall for the 24 hours we live? So everyone, I generally in a one-to-one session, I ask this in for the audience, but now it's being an online session, I'll answer for this. Basically, we use 3 assets: body, breath, and mind. These are the 3 assets that we use all over the world. Everyone uses the same. For whatever activity he or she is doing, these are the assets that are used. So objective achieved by working on these assets. So how will we increase the activity level of the main activity? By working on the assets, right? Unless you work on your assets, take care of your assets on which you are building the main activity, you can't increase the main activity's quality. And that becomes the supportive activity. Working on the assets to increase the main activity's quality is the supportive activity. Main activity takes, as it is written, more than 8 to 10 hours or even more. And the supportive activity is hardly for a few minutes. We'll understand it later. So upping the main activity without supportive activity is a big risk. Like I can give an example of a small car, like Now, most of you are from Bharat. So I can give an example of, or others outside who have joined, they are also Bharatiya only. So you know that Maruti 800 is a car which is good for city driving, moving into the city, roaming around. So that is quite convenient. But if you want to take it on the Formula One racing track, what will happen? If you can keep on increasing the speed, it will start disintegrating. The parts will start disintegrating, right? Because it is not meant for that. If it has to be taken on the such type of tracks, then we'll have to enhance it, improve it, upgrade it. Only then it can go there, right? Similarly, we can't be the same person that we were in school and having a different type of attitude, different type of overall life thinking, and start building our career on that. If we start doing that, if we start using our assets, just pulling them, then what will happen? Basically, the body and the mind both will start disintegrating at some point or the other. So if we keep on working on our assets, if we keep on upgrading it, then only as the career goes up, as the life goes up, we can start taking care of it properly and be in the race. So let us understand the body, breath, and mind interconnection and importance. This is the connection that is there, body, breath, and mind. Body is connected to the breath and breath is connected to the mind. Body can never go directly to the mind. It will always be through breath. And this is what our Rishi Munis found out thousands of years ago. That is the greatest invention of understanding ourselves, understanding our mind, and the connection is always through the breath. That is why this chain is very important. You can't go from body directly to the mind. Mind can't go directly to the body. It is always through the breath. Breath is the link between the body and the mind. So if we have to reach the mind through the body, then we have to use the breath. Let us understand each of this a bit more. Body is our main asset. The only asset and real asset that we have from the first breath to the last breath. All other things, our education, our power, our status, our position, our property, everything is transitional. It comes and goes away. It doesn't remain with you continuously. Your relatives, your people around you, everything keeps on changing. What remains with you from the first breath to the last breath is only one thing, one asset, that is the body. So taking care of it becomes our prime responsibility. Secondly, it is out of these three, that is only the gross dimension. Breath and mind doesn't have any shape and size. What you have in your hand or what you can see is only the body. So you have to reach the breath and mind only through this body. Third thing is the growth part. Like when we were born, this is basically body is a gift from nature and our parents. So let us close our eyes for 1 second and thank our nature and our parents for giving such a beautiful body to us. Take a deep breath in smilingly. Breathe out. Say thank you to our parents, our father and mother, and the nature for giving us this beautiful body. And let us pledge to take care of it for our own sake. And the body has grown. When we were born, we were say around 3 kgs, 4 kgs. Now we are what? 60, 70, 80 kgs. And this growth is totally on the basis of nature's food that we have received from nature, the air that we have received from nature, the water that we have received from nature. So we acknowledge the importance of nature in our life. Let us understand that this body also has come from nature. And after a few years, whatever it has been given to us, say 70, 80, 90 years, it will go back to the nature. So take care of this gift properly for whatever time it has been given to us. Let us move to the second one, dimension, breath. Let us understand breath is not part of our system. It is the most important guest that comes from outside every time and goes out. Every time it comes, it brings energy, it brings life. And every time it goes out, it relaxes us. And as I said, that is the link between the body and the mind. So breath is very important. And the third aspect of it is that breath gives us the identity. Right now, You have a name. People around you, your family members, your friends call you with a name. Why is that? Why do you have that identity? Because you are breathing. The moment you stop breathing, the same people around you, what do they call you? Body. Suddenly your name goes away. Your identity goes away. And after a few hours, your body also is disposed of from this earth. So let us understand the importance of each dimension, the breath dimension. As I said, it's a link between the body and mind. And secondly, it gives us the identity. It gives us life. And third is mind. Mind is the strongest out of these three. And let us understand that mind is a bigger entity than body. Mind is not brain. Brain is a part of body and mind is a bigger entity which is inside the body, outside the body. It has no control. It can move anywhere. It controls the body through the brain, but mind is a bigger entity. To understand this concept between body and mind, let us understand the candle. A candle has a wick and has a flame around it. So the wick part is the body and the flame around it, the glow around it is the mind, which envelops, protects the wick, the body. And that is called aura. You have a covering around us of the mind, which forms an aura around us, and that aura protects us, communicates with other people. You must have observed so many times that any unknown person also, if that person comes in the room or comes near you, you start getting positive or negative vibrations about that person without knowing that person also. So that is the communication between the two minds. The auras of the two minds, they communicate through the vibrations. That is a bigger separate subject. We'll not talk about it more, but just to understand what is mind, I have explained that. And let us understand the characteristics of the mind. As I said, mind is a bigger entity. It has no shape, no size, no color, and the speed is infinite. It keeps on moving. It has strength, tremendous strength. It can within a second go inside the body, as our Rishi Munis did, and found out all the 114 chakras, 70,000 nadis, and at the same time, they went into the space, sitting at one place, and found out everything about the space, all the planets, all the whatever is happening around. And even today, all the scientific agencies like NASA have confirmed that whatever they found out thousands of years ago is nearly same in up to the decimal point. So that is the power of the mind that they use to find out everything right from the space to inside of the body. So, and they have found out so many good things. We have to just walk on that path, whatever they have done. And let us understand that you can't control the mind. Let us understand it through a game. Close your eyes. Smile. Hope you are smiling, all of you. Hands on the knees, palm facing upwards. This is always the positive position. Palm facing upwards, ready to welcome new thoughts. And smiling face. Say to yourself loudly, I will not think of a blue elephant. Say loudly to yourself, I will not think of a blue elephant. One more time. Increasing the smile, I will not think of a blue elephant. Now smilingly take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Another long inhale. And a longer exhale. And slowly open your eyes. Now tell me what you are thinking about. You are thinking about the blue elephant, right? That is a universal experience. Wherever I have taken these sessions in US, in Singapore, in Europe, and in Bharat as well, everywhere it is the same that people think about whatever I have told them not to think about. That is because our mind is totally out of our control. If you tell mind not to do anything, it will 100% do that. And we have no control. So mind can only be befriended. It cannot be controlled. And how to befriend it? Let us understand it step by step. Investing in body, breath, and mind. You have understood this main and supportive activity. That is the crux of this. To be understood correctly, main activity is whatever we do, our business, our job, our career, or even homemaking. That is our main job. And supportive activity is to work on the assets which help us to increase the quality of the main job. That is the body, breath, and mind. And you have to work on this. Unless you work on it, keep on enhancing the quality, take well care of your assets, you can't expect the main activity to go up. That is for sure. So this is the concept, main activity and supportive activity. So it should be given the highest priority. Working on the asset should be given highest priority and daily. And why are you doing it? For life quality upliftment. That is the main issue. Fitness is a byproduct. Fitness happens automatically. You don't have to worry about fitness because that is, we are not actors, we are not athletes, we have some different jobs, different careers. So our aim is to keep ourselves only normally fit. So fitness happens automatically. You don't have to work continuously too much on it. How much and how to do it? It's physical exercise for body, pranayam for breath, and meditation for mind. This is required in this order. Start with physical exercise, then go to pranayam, and then go to meditation to take care of all three. Generally, we do only the physical activity part, the physical exercise part, and take care of the body to some extent, that too not very regularly. Pranayam, hardly a few people do it, and meditation, very few do it because they don't understand what it is about. And I'd like to tell about it more step by step. So basically, you should start with physical exercise for the body, but always move forward towards breath, pranayam, that is breath exercise, and meditation for mind rejuvenation. And this is my schedule that I have over the years found out that this is the best thing. 24 plus 24 plus 24 is equal to 24. That is 24 minutes of physical exercise every day, 24 minutes of pranayam, and 24 minutes of meditation. If we do, the 24 hours is taken care of. So hardly giving up to 72 minutes maximum. You can start with 60 minutes also, 20, 20, 20, but ideally it should be 24, 24 plus 24 to take care of the next 24 hours. That if you do, then you don't have to worry about the 24 hours. Body, breath, and mind will take care of your 24 hours. And this is enough for us. As I said, we are not into the bodybuilding or athlete or actor category. So 24 minutes of physical exercise, 24 minutes of pranayam, and 24 minutes of meditation is enough for us. We can do that and take care of the 24 hours after that. But it should be for all three, not only working for body for 1 hour and not taking care of the pranayam or breath and the mind part. That will have uneven or imbalanced growth. Let us take care of all three assets equally because all are important. They are interconnected. And regularity is the most important part of it. Regularity gives results. 99%, the reason we say we don't have time, the 99% reason is laziness. There is no other reason other than laziness. 99% we say when we say we have excuse of no time. And let us understand this busy and priority concept. We say that we are busy, but let us understand that there's nothing like being busy. It's always a matter of priority. And for this, I can give an example of social media. Most of us are from that generation. For 10, 15 years, there was no social media, right? But still we were busy for 24 hours. It was not that we have 2-3 hours extra at that time, say before 2010 or something, and we were just waiting for something to come up. That was not the position. We were busy for 24 hours, right? But now the global average is 2.5 hours. Every person in this world gives 2.5 hours to social media. So where has that 2.5 hours come from? It has come from the same 24 hours, which we were busy 15 years back, quite busy, but still we have found out that's 2.5 hours to be on the social media. Why is that so? Because we think it's a priority. It is important. That is why we are giving time. We have taken time 2.5 hours from our 24 hours and given it to social media, which was not the case about 15 years back. So that 2.5 hours have come from the same 24 hours. Similarly, if we think that working on ourselves, investing on our assets is a priority, we will always find time. We can't give that excuse that I don't have time. Always remember that if you can give time to social media, you can always give time to yourself. That should be the concept and that should be remembered. Lifestyle boosters. As I said, what is lifestyle? Whatever you do from morning till evening, night, that is our lifestyle repeated over continuously. So if lifestyle decides life quality. If lifestyle goes up, automatically life quality will also go up. Huh? Anyone who knows what is Ikigai? Anyone in the chat box? What is Ikigai? Very good. Basically, Ikigai has a lot of meanings. The simple meaning that I have taken for this session is the reason to get up in the morning. If you have not observed till now, maybe from tomorrow you can observe it, that every day one gets up with a thought or because of a thought. And quality of that thought decides how you get up, whether enthusiastically or routinely or negatively, dejectedly, trying to postpone the getting up by saying, oh, I'll sleep for 5 more minutes. Today now, because of this session that I had, I got up without alarm. Even before 5 o'clock, I got up with enthusiasm because this session was there. So this was my Ikigai. This was my reason to get up for today. But what can be the reason every day for us? Because normal routine, you can't say that every day something thing will happen which you have to look forward to. So we have to find out our own reason, to make our own reason, our own Ikigai, to get up every day enthusiastically. So this 24 into 3, 24 plus 24 plus 24 is equal to 24. That should be our Ikigai. Every day we should get up with the thought that I am going to work on my assets to build my day, to ensure that my quality of my day goes up. And that should become your daily thing. It should convert into an habit and then it should become your second nature. Do you know there is only one thing that we have been taught, which is not natural to us, that has become our second nature, and we do it without any thinking, without any option. Anyone? One thing that we do which has been taught to us, which we do daily without thinking, without option, without avoiding it. And that is not natural. Anyone in the chat box? No? That is toothbrushing. Toothbrushing we do every day, whatever be the situation, whether we are traveling and we are in the hospital, whatever be the condition, this is the only thing we do without thinking about it. Whether we have time for it, whether we are in a mood to do that, something or the other, we will always do it. Whether we have a toothpaste, whether we have a toothbrush, whatever it is, but we do toothbrushing every day, clean our teeth. Why is that so? Because if you don't do it, you will get restless. You will start having a lot of issues, headache and other things, and you will not feel fresh without doing that, right? So that is the reason. Now that has become the second nature. You don't think about it, whether you are in a mood to do or whether you have a time for toothbrushing, we do it automatically. And it has been taught to us, and we know how difficult it is to teach a child of toothbrushing. That is the most difficult part. We have all gone through it. But now it has become a second nature. We don't think that whether we should do it or not. Similarly, working on our assets should become our second nature. We should not think whether I have time, whether I have mood. We should do it. Immediately after toothbrushing, we should go for working on all these three assets. And why should we do that? To refresh ourselves. As we do toothbrushing to refresh ourselves, This is also to refresh ourselves, to increase the quality of the life, to increase the efficiency of the three assets. So 1 hour for ourselves, body, breath and mind, life quality goes up for the next 23 hours. That is for sure. Let us understand this lifestyle. What are the happiness indicators? When are we happy? When something happens outside, some incident, someone says good about us, what do? We become happy. And how is happiness shown? By smiling, right? Smiling is an indicator of happiness. So, but let us understand this, that it's a two-way traffic. And if you start smiling, you automatically become happy. You don't have to wait for others to make you happy. There's some incident or someone saying good about you and then smile. Rather, you start smiling, automatically you will become happy. The mood of within your body changes. You start smiling. You start getting good secretions inside, positive feelings inside, and automatically the mood changes. Similarly, another indicator of happiness is humming. When do you hum? When you sing, when you are happy. Have you observed that? Realize that? Afterwards, now after this, you can see that whenever you are happy, you start humming. You start singing. So similarly, don't wait for happiness to start singing. Start singing, start humming, automatically you will become happy. You don't have to wait for someone making you happy. You have within you so many resources to make yourself happy, like smiling, like humming, like singing. Have you observed that whenever you come in contact with a person who is smiling or happy or laughing, what happens? Whether you know the person, whether you know the reason, you also after some time start smiling. Have you experienced that? So many of us have done that. So that is because smiling is natural to us. It's inherent to us. And that doesn't happen if someone is crying. If someone is crying, you don't cry with that person unless you know the reason or unless you know that person. You can't identify crying, but you can identify easily with smiling, with happiness. And that is contagious. And what is the best example of happiness being contagious? A child, right? A smiling child, what expression has brought on your face now? You immediately smiled. You don't know this child, you don't know this anything. Why is that child smiling? But you are smiling right now, all of you. Correct? That is because happiness is contagious. And like a child, especially, child is continuously happy for herself or himself without reason. And that spreads around. So whoever comes in contact, even if you see a picture of that child, you also smile. So smiling is contagious, happiness is contagious and very natural to us. Moving forward, let us understand a lifestyle enhancement formula. That is 6D plus 2QT. D stands for daily. What are the 6 things you should do daily to increase the lifestyle enhancement? First is early day start. Ideally between 5 to 6 a.m. you should get up and start your day. When you start early, suddenly the day becomes longer. You can do lot of good things. You start getting to sleep early, not getting into the Netflix mode or screen mode. By 9 or 10 p.m., you immediately sleep to get up at 5 to 6 and the day starts nicely, positively. You have a lot of time. You don't have the reason that I don't have time to work on my assets. Suddenly you have a lot of time. You can do many other productive things also. And you get in contact with people who are getting up early, not in the contact with people who are late into night and getting into it for no reason and spoiling the next day. So this is the first D. Second is be with nature. As I said, we have come from nature. So the more you are into nature, with nature, you will always feel more energetic. When the sun rises, you feel energetic, right? When there is rain, when you see the jungle, when you see forest around you, when you go into forest at a hill station, you naturally feel positive. For no reason you feel positive because you are part of nature. So nature always have positive vibes for you. So always try to be in nature staying people can go into the gardens near you and be with nature for some time. Just understand we have a lot of physical, scientific, other advantages also of being with nature, but basically your life quality goes up. You start feeling energetic where we into nature. So be in the sun, in the morning sun, 2 hours in the morning or 2 hours before sunset. Be with the sun for at least 20 minutes. That gives you a lot of energy. Third is 24 into 3. Exercise for body, pranayam for breath, and meditation for mind. Fourth is natural nutrition, not diet. There is a difference between diet and nutrition. Diet always has a negative connotation. We say that I am on a diet when I have left sweet things, I have left oily things, I have left salty things, or I have left bakery products. Then you say you are on a diet, right? So diet always has a negative connotation. That means if you have stopped eating something, then you are on a diet. And as we have seen just now, mind is totally out of our control. If we say that we say that not to eat sweet, 100% the mind will go after sweet. If you say the not to eat oily things, bakery products, mind will always start looking only for the bakery products. And because of that, diet plan generally fails. Because you trying to control the mind, which is uncontrollable. So better than that, go for the natural nutrition part. Eat natural things, nutritional things, so that mind will always be with the natural thing, and automatically the unnatural thing, the processed things, the salty things, the sweet things will go out of the meals. So go for the natural nutrition, and the basic definition of natural is which can germinate. If you put that product into the soil, it should germinate. That means it has life. That type of product, if you eat natural fruits, natural vegetables, without any processing or with minimum processing, then packaged food should be avoided completely. Sugar should be avoided completely, so that they are not natural products. They are dead products, basically. So the basic, as I said, the definition will be the product that can germinate, that if put into the soil, that should be eaten. And other thing is the products which are not advertised. We will never see an advertisement for an apple or a banana or for a vegetable. We will always have advertisements for processed foods. So products or items which are not advertised should be eaten. And products which are advertised should not be eaten, because they are mostly unhygienic products, processed products, dead products. Night sleep, 7 to 8 hours. It should be continuous. At night, as I said, if you start getting up early in the morning, you naturally will start going to sleep around 10 o'clock maximum, and getting up around 5 o'clock. Welcome physical activity. Avoid long sittings. We are generally continuously sitting most of the time. We sleep for 8 hours at night, get up again for toothbrushing, we sit, most of us. We don't get up. Then we go to office again for breakfast. Before that, we sit and eat, go to office in some vehicle, sitting in that. Again in the office for 7 to 8 hours we sit, whether you work from home or you work from office, 7 to 8 hours continuously we are sitting. And again coming back home for dinner, we sit at the table for looking at our screen, reading newspaper, television, again we sit. So most of the time we sit. We hardly walk, hardly move. So welcome physical activity, avoid long sittings, have a 33 action plan. That means every 30 minutes, get up for 3 minutes. Move around and again sit. Right now we are not doing it because we are online. But generally when I go into a offline session, I make people move around. Now we have been into half an hour, more than that. I make people move around, get up, sit down, and continue this session. Other part is 2QT. QT is quality time. Quality time first is for family and friends. As we take our body for granted, similarly we take our family also for granted. Whenever our family members go away from us, only then we realize the importance. And friends are the basically our criteria of understanding our quality. Because family we get automatically, whether we like it or not, they come by blood relation. But friends, we have to achieve, we have to get. And only depending on the quality of the friends, one can decide what type of quality person you are. So getting good friends, giving quality time to them is very important to nurture it. Similarly, we have to give quality time to our assets also. Body, breath, and mind is also requires quality time. It doesn't require hours together. As I have mentioned, it requires only minutes. Maximum, ideally 24 minutes to each of it. And then they'll take care of it for the next 23, 24 hours. And the second quality time given should be to your hobby. This is very important. For the first, say, from the 20 years up to 50 years, this becomes your stress buster. You go into another group of people, because when you are in working or in college or in working condition, then you have a different type of set of people around you. But when you go for a hobby, say trekking, dancing, painting, whatever it is, then you have a different set of people. You talk differently with them, to understand different skills, understand different things, and you feel very nice on doing something, learning some new skills. And in the second innings, that can become your passion, your occupation. You can start spending more time into it. You can make into your occupation, start teaching it to others if you have developed some type of expertise. So hobby helps you both the ways. In the first, when you are in the career mode, it can be your stress buster. And in the second half, in the second innings, it can become your passion, your occupation. You can start earning also from it, giving good time, because in the second innings, now people live up to 80, 90 easily. After 60, 65, what is to be done then? You can develop your hobby and work on it for at least 4 to 5 hours in a day. You should work on it so that you look forward to, you have a ikigai to get up in the morning. Bringing out the best within you. Take 200% interest in your life. Reduce dependency on others. This is very important. We always depend on others to say something good about you, something good happening around you, so that you will become happy. That should not be the case. Everyone is busy in his or her own life. So don't get into that dependency on others. Take full interest in your life, 200% in your own life. Then only people will start taking interest in your life. If you yourself are not interested in your life, how will others take it? And how can you expect others to take interest in your life? So take interest in your life, automatically others start taking interest in your life, and your life quality goes up. If passion becomes profession, Lakshya is achieved. The objective is achieved without working. Here I can give an example of Sachin Tendulkar. You must be knowing that Sachin Tendulkar, because of his passion, because of his liking for cricket, was not giving good attention to his studies. So he was not moving forward in 11th and 12th. So he left at that point and converted his passion into his profession continuously, fully. And he went up to the Bharat Ratna position because he was not working as such. He was just enjoying whatever he was doing, because his passion became his profession. And when passion becomes profession, you don't as such work, formal work, 9 to 5. You just enjoy whatever you are doing, and then you reach the heights like that no one else has reached that. And to find out passion, increase friendship with your best friend. Do you know who's your best friend? Anyone? And that best friend is your mind, your alter ego. Very powerful. We have just seen it. And as I said, we can only befriend it. And if you befriend it, you can lift yourself. Who will take you up in life? Only your mind. And who can take you down in your life? Only your mind. No one else can do that. No one has that power. As it is said, mind is the best friend and the worst enemy. So what is to be made out of your mind, your best friend or worst enemy, totally depends on you. And how do you increase friendship with anyone? By giving quality time. And how much time mind requires every day? Maximum 24 minutes. If you give that 24 minutes to your mind, mind will always remain on your side. It will never go opposite to you and do wrong things about you. It becomes your best friend, and best friend will never ditch you, right? As I said, mind can only be befriended. We have just seen it. You cannot be controlled. Even the vices and bad habits that youngsters or even older generation, now we are into social media, getting addicted to the social media also is happening because the mind for that particular moment goes opposite. It goes into the opposite camp and makes you do that thing. So always keep the mind on your side so that it will always take the right decisions for you in whatever situations, expected situations, unexpected situations. Mind will always, the best friend, the strongest friend will always remain on your side, and the responses that you will give at that point will be the best possible response. How to bring out the best in you? Today, let us take the first step on this path. As I said, first is the body that we activated with some energetic activity, and second is the breath. So today we'll be doing some pranayam exercise, and then later on in the next things we can go up to the mind thing, that is meditation session, because going directly to the mind gives wrong impression about meditation. It's like swimming. If anyone throws you directly into the water and say start swimming, you will have lot of fear about swimming water, and because lot of problems will come, water will go into your nose, in your mouth, and you'll have a lot of issues, and you will have a bad impression about swimming as such. But every one of us knows swimming is not bad, right? The way it is been taught, that will make a good impression about it. Generally, people are made to just directly meditate, and because of that, they get a lot of good wrong impressions about it. So in my case, I do it very scientifically, systematically, step by step, so that you like it. You get into it properly, step by step. It's like cycling. If anyone just makes you sit on a cycle and tells you to go ahead, what will happen? You will fall down and you will have a fear about cycling. But that is not the case. You know that cycling is good, swimming is good. Only the way it is to be taught, it should be the correct way, systematic way, scientific way. Then only you can understand the importance of it and move step by step rather than going directly into it and getting wrong impressions about it. Okay? So today we'll be doing pranayam. You can sit straight. Hands on the knees, palm facing upwards. Smiling face. Happily, smilingly, with a straight back. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. For maximum effect and enjoyment, keep your eyes closed. We'll be doing rhythmic breathing. Laybadda Shwas Uchwas, speed of the breathing as per the instructions. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Deep inhale, deeper exhale. Smiling inhale, smiling exhale. A conscious inhale, a more conscious exhale. Keep your back straight, chin parallel to the ground. Smilingly, happily inhale, exhale. Another conscious inhale, a more conscious exhale. Inhale, exhale. Smile, smile. in, out, was, which was, which was, in, out, in, out, in, out, was, which was, 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 smile, smile, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, in, out, 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 smile, smile, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, smile, smile, in, out, smile, smile, in, out, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, in, out, 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 and relax. Smilingly, happily, open your eyes. Be with yourself. Take your time. Like pranayam? Happy? Good. For systematic guiding meditation, our help in your upliftment resolution. 1 week of course to learn systematic meditation linked to pranayam. This is very important part, which is generally not taught. That meditation is linked to pranayam. It is mind is linked to breath through the body. To make 2025 the best year of life. The course, 1 week course will start from tomorrow, Sunday, 5th January, 8 to 9 a.m. From Monday to Friday, 6 to 10 January, 7 to 7:30 a.m. And next Saturday, Sunday, 11th and 12th January, 8 to 9 a.m. This is all as per the Bharat timings. This will be an online course. If interested to learn systematic meditation through pranayam, online course from 5th to 12th Jan at just a very special New Year course price of 999. Starting from tomorrow, you can take a QR code shot of this. All the details are mentioned into it. You can take a photograph. And after registration, please forward the screenshot rajeevpanse@gmail.com for the course link and other important details. I've taken the shot. Let us move forward. Our help in your upliftment resolution. We have unique session series, inbound and outbound. For corporates and institutes, transformation through a unique team initiative. For Amritkal generation, 13 to 30 age group, about which I am very passionate, career and life planning and building way ahead. I take these sessions for ICT students from last about 5-6 years and in other colleges also, to help them understand the importance of all body, breath, mind, and how to use it to take your career and life forward. In the professional groups and associations, I take it lifestyle boosters for enhancing life quality, the one which I have taken today. This is basically a series of 4 sessions. This was the first session, intro session. For more, contact me with the mobile 9822454525 or my email ID rajeevpanse@gmail.com. I'm also available on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Now it's very difficult to move out. I'm always there. Last slide. Have you enjoyed and liked this session? Liked it? You can unmute them now, slowly. Each one of you will get a complimentary one-to-one live coaching session with me. Your emails are with us. We'll contact you and we can decide a time later. Best wishes to each one from this group of life quality enhancement enthusiasts. Now you're welcome to interact to make this a more fruitful session. You will be unmuted now and you can ask this. After this feedback form, you can take a QR code of this feedback, fill it completely so that your details are with us, and then we'll take it from there further to increase our associations. Thank you. Namaskar.
Rajiv, can we have a group photo as Dr. Abhay suggested? So you can ask the
Anyone up there?
participants to,
Whoever is there?
and we can ask the participant to at least open their videos for a short while.
Yes, we can take a photograph. Afterwards, you can talk about it, your impressions, your comments, any queries you have.
राजीव चांगला होता कार्यक्रम.
धन्यवाद. लोकांचे
आणि टायमिंग पण एकदम चांगलं होतं.
I try to keep it like that.
काय सगळे येत आहेत का स्क्रीनवर?
थोडे आहेत, थोडे नाही, असं चाललंय.
Whatever it is there,
Yeah.
take some photographs.
Whoever is comfortable, please come on the screen. We can take a group photo.
Yeah. UIs coming together.
Okay. नसेल ठीक आहे.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great 2025.
Thank you.
Anytime, anything you want to ask, we'll always be in touch.
Rajeev, very useful. Thank you very much
for arranging
Thank
this
you.
session.
Who's that?
I'm Dr. Krishna Jaral from DICE
Okay.
department, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Ram sir, good morning.
Good morning. Good to see you.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Rajeev, very useful session. My first time attend केला. It's very useful. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. That's what I was trying to tell you that we can have it in US. Similar
Yeah, this time actually for me. So
This
sometimes times don't work. So it's-
Sure. We'll
No. When these matters, when things have to happen, only they will happen.
That's true.
And as I said, we have to find out time, prioritize it so that time comes.
Okay. ठीक है.
Okay. See you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Have a great
Bye.
year.
Everybody a very, very nice 2025.
Yes.
Happy New Year to everyone.
Thanks,
Happy New
UA,
Year
for
to
giving this
you also.
opportunity. We'll have some more programs of UA, similar programs with
Can
Vijay
I
and
ask
help.
one question?
Okay, bye.
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 Anyone has anything, issues, we can always be in touch on phone or email also later. Okay,
Okay, we will come.
bye.
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 Bye.